History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. Only on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. The past haunts us all.
Okay, here we are. Hello, we're live. Welcome to Dead Sundays. Dead Sundays is a show where we play Starfinder on Sundays, and it's called. So you know what I found out about Dead Sundays? Apparently that was the hashtag that they used for AMC's The Walking Dead, which would premiere on Sundays.
Nice.
Which I found that out when I started tagging hashtag Dead Sundays, and I went back and I was like, oh, I wonder who else has tagged this, and it turns out it's already a thing.
Lincoln.
Oh well.
Nobody watches that show anymore.
No, it show sucks. I don't give a shit. This show sucked when it came out. It sucked when it came out. It sucked now. God, I hate that fucking show.
I love Norman Reedus, so...
Yes. And I liked Rick Grimes, just as like a person and an actor, and just his character I like. But I think that show is garbage. I never enjoyed it.
I think it should have ended on the Jeffrey Dean Morgan episode. Like, that should have won an Emmy, and the series should have ended. Because they did a really good episode where you find out what Negan's all about, and it goes through his history during the run of the series, so you see what he was doing at certain times. And it's like, the show should have just ended right there, because he's the most like captivating character of the entire series. Just because Reedus is just a friggin' like Sesame Street character now. He's like, oh, I guess I gotta go fight things with my bow and arrow. Yep. Running.
Welcome
like,
to The Talking Dead. I'm your host.
That's Hardwick.
God, I hated that show so much.
I mean, I don't know any.
Zombies.
I stopped watching it after season 2, but Clementine's pretty badass. I know that much.
Yeah, she's canon. She's canon now.
Oh, she's canon?
There is a mini series coming out, like an actual comic book about her now. That's coming out.
Nice. So that means it's canonical that Duck sucks. I'm
yeah.
into that.
Oh, Duck.
Duck the worst.
Duck. R.I.P. Duck. I
Okay,
always sided
guys.
with Kenny. I sided with Kenny. He was the best. All right.
We got running out of time. We're on a time schedule here.
Got it.
Time schedule's the best schedule.
Yeah. Well, there's a time schedule. There's a day schedule. There's a weekly, monthly schedule.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All kinds of time.
All kinds of times, all kinds of schedules. So the last thing that happened to you guys was you very deftly attempted to sneak through a herd of Yarok, which Pax has explained to us are actually called Thrashodorathops, from the young adult novel Mind Envoy. You guys used, or I should say Horatio used his illusion spell to create the sound of an injured calf near the Yarok and got them to stop just long enough for you guys to sneak through. But as you guys passed them and, got to the beginning of the tree line, you heard a gunshot.
Yeah.
And immediately, the Yarok that was behind you that let you walk in front of it reared back, and you could see that it had been shot in its shoulder. Next, all of the Yarok that were farther away sprinted away, whereas the ones that were closer to you guys, probably 5 or 6 of them, swarmed around you and the injured Yarok. This brings us to where we are right now. In front of you is a stampeding horde of angry Yarok who have been threatened and injured. You guys are going to have to run away from them. Now, you can't outright fight them. I'm just telling you that ahead of time. You will not win. It's actually not even really presented as an option in the module. You're going to have to run away. Now, last week, we did the Great Grav Train Robbery adventure. And in that, there's a little part where you guys are making... you're doing that like social combat thing where you're trying to make distractions and make things happen and gain a certain amount of successes so that you could pickpocket a data pad off of somebody. This is actually going to work the exact same way. The way that this is written is a longer version of that. You guys are going to have a certain amount of actions that you can do each turn. I should say... actually, you know what? Let me read it from the book. This encounter takes the form of a chase. Rather than use normal combat rounds, the chase occurs over several phases, with each phase representing approximately 1 minute of action. The Yarriks act at the beginning of each phase, followed by the PC's actions. The encounter ends once the PCs accrue a number of successes equal to 3 times the number of PCs. So 12. You guys need to make 12 successes to get out of this stampede encounter. These are your possible actions. You're going to get 1 per round, I believe. No, I'm sorry. During a phase, each PC can perform one of the actions below to distract, dodge, or outthink the Yarriks while scrambling for safety. A PC can attempt more than one of these actions during a phase, but doing so imposes a cumulative -3 penalty to each check he attempts during that phase. Failing a check doesn't harm the PCs, but it does prolong the chase. For some of the PC's actions, if a PC succeeds at the check, the PCs earn a success, which contributes to the PCs escaping the rampaging Yarriks. A PC can also perform 1 reaction per phase. So if you have a reaction per turn, basically, you can use it. So these are the actions ahead of you. We're gonna go. I'm gonna put the turn order up.
Celebrated and known athlete Horatio Cruz can't wait to run fast.
There are more than. Sorry, there are more options than just run fast, so don't worry about that.
I feel like Horatio probably he rollerblades, so
yeah, he's got something to him. There are athletics checks, there are acrobatics checks. It should have the associated skill next to it.
These are all bad things for Horatio.
Is Horatio do you think he's in the archetype of a Gordon Freeman?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, Horatio's more like Abed from Community. Just like a weird dude.
Not what I expected you to say, but okay. I didn't expect you to say yes, because I don't think that he's Gordon Freeman whatsoever.
I just thought because he's like a weird nerd who murders too many aliens.
That's
again, like it still doesn't register with him, like what he's doing exactly.
He doesn't realize how many lives he's taken.
Maybe my headcanon of Half-Life is different than yours.
Okay,
but Gordon is well aware. Yeah.
This is the order that we're going to use. The Yarrik go first. I am going to roll a d8, and depending on what it rolls, I have a little chart in my book that will tell me what the Yarrik do. So to set the scene, to go over it again real quick, you guys walk through the herd. You were about to make it through. The gunshot went off, and then all the Yarrik turned and started charging at you, and now you have to run away. There are certain things that you can do that will produce successes. If you get 12 successes, you have officially run away from the from the herd, the scene will end, and you guys will be safe. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay.
No, yeah.
It is. It's entirely a theater of the mind combat encounter. There's no actual tokens or movement or anything. It's all just you narratively describing what we do and dice checks. Zip, Pax, Shepherd. I need one more. Horatio. There we go. So I'm going to roll this d8. All right, he rolls a 2. Body check. A Yarok runs alongside a randomly selected PC and buffets him with his body. It says buffet.
No, it's buffet. You're right.
It's buffet.
But it's buffet. Like that's, he buffets him with his body. This attack is a plus 13 bonus to hit and deals 2d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. Oh my god.
Wow.
So we're gonna randomly determine the guy. I'm gonna roll a d4. Raj is 1, Shepherd 2, Pax 3, Zib 4. Okay, it attacks Zib. Fuck!
Squash bug.
Oh man. Yeah. So the Yarok immediately tries to squash the bug.
Ow.
It is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and it gets a plus 13 to hit. So it rolls a 16.
Oh.
Kinetic AC, I would say.
Kinetic, yeah. KA.
Mine is 12. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, we gotta fix that. That sucks. That's.
It does suck. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
You're more of like an idea bug.
I'm
Yeah.
like a.
Sure. So you take 2d6 plus 6.
Nothing good about that.
So 15.
Dude,
You
that's
take
a lot of damage.
15 damage immediately.
15 damage. Great start. Great start. Great start. Great start.
Great start.
Okay. Now remember, on your turn, you can also perform actions. So you can use items. You can. No, maybe you can't.
Yeah, isn't like a full sprint. If we're like just flat out running, isn't that all of our?
That's part of it. So what it says is the PC activates a special ability or casts a spell that takes a standard action or full action. Yeah, actually, so you can. This does not necessarily earn the PCs any successes, though it's a GM's discretion.
Oh.
That's me. Using an ability or spell with limited uses to perform a flashy distraction or eliminate an obstacle might count as a success. So you can get creative. So Horatio, you're going to be first.
So I gotta roll an athletics or an acrobatics check first.
Nope. So the way this works is you're just considered constantly running right now. You don't have to run to get away. You can pick one of these actions to do something that could produce a success. So I just described activate an ability. Distract, it will draw all the attention to you. It gives you a -2 AC, but a +2 AC to everyone else. Hide gives just you a +2 AC. Navigate finds a path through the forest ahead of you. That gives you a success. Scramble, navigate uses... Dude, fuck you, Cap. Navigate uses survival. Scramble, which uses athletics.
I know what I'm doing.
Scramble, which uses athletics, lets you clamber over obstacles, swing across gaps, and runs ably through the jungle, which will create you a success. Spook, intimidate, DC 20. The PC attempts to scare a Yarok, not necessarily enough to stop it, but enough to slow it or make it veer off course. The PC can attempt a single ranged attack as part of the action, and if he hits, he gains a +2 circumstance bonus to the intimidate check. If his attack deals at least 10 damage, he gains a +4 bonus instead. With a successful check, the PC earns 1 success. Additionally, there is Squeeze, which uses acrobatics. the PC slips between two large obstacles or nimbly crosses fallen trees as a shortcut. That will also earn you a success.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, what do you want to do?
How many, what's the total number of Yariks that are
We'll say 5.
behind? 5?
We'll say 5. And they are chasing you, and they're like kind of all around you. It's a very Jurassic Park-like scene where they're towering over top of you and trying to smash you, and you're running between their legs and through the trees trying to get away.
I can cast Incompetence on up to 3 creatures.
Is it us?
No,
Yeah.
it's gonna be on the Yariks because essentially it works on natural weapons, but it'll give them a -4 to Stompy Stomp.
Can you click the spell? Okay. You cause all targets of this spell to lose proficiency with one class of weapons of your choice or natural weapons, and suffer the normal penalties for attacks made with weapons they are not proficient with. Too long, didn't read. -4 to attack rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
So it gives them a -4.
Yeah.
Is there a save for this?
Will save.
What is the DC?
The DC should be my spell, John, which is... What is my spell save? Hold on.
It's a good question. I mean, it has a spell pen on it, but I can't imagine you have to roll for your spell save.
Yeah.
So, I feel like the description that it gave us is not enough of a description.
Spell level is... So, it's a will save. So they gotta make a will save, and that's based off of my caster level. So, what is that exactly? One moment.
I think it's 15. Because I've seen it listed for you in I'm also what's it called? Incompetence?
Yeah.
Oh, what book is it in?
Core, it's like the core rulebook.
No, it isn't.
1d20 plus my caster level.
Oh, wow, so it is the penetration. You have to roll for it. That's weird.
Okay, it's in the armory, which I have right here. I should probably buy the armory book on Roll20. This is what playing tabletop role-playing games is, guys. It is books. Okay. Okay. Saving throw. Will negates spell resistance, yes. You cause all targets of this spell to lose proficiency with one class of weapon. Right. But how can you target more than one creature? I don't understand.
It's up to my level.
Oh,
my
one
caster
creature
level.
per level. That's
Yeah.
why I can't
Yeah.
see it. Okay. So to determine your spell save DC, let's go to Technomancer. They get a really big bonus to Will. Okay. The difficulty class for a saving throw is 10 plus the spell's level plus your intelligence modifier. So the spell's level is 1, so that's 11.
That's 13, 17.
What's your intelligence modifier?
4.
4, so it's 15.
Spells level. Oh, right. Spell level is 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, not 3.
Okay. So the Yarick get a +7 to their will saves. I remember that because you did it last week with the thingy. And you want to target 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they all have to roll separately, I guess. Okay, so 2 of the 5 are currently suffering from this.
Okay.
We'll find a way to determine that. Let's see. 2 out of 5 Yarok. That's 4. Basically, what we'll do is I'll roll a die before one of them attacks you to determine which one it is. So if it's, we'll roll a d10. Okay? That is your action.
I yell that there's a 20% probability that Zib will not get injured as long as we keep moving at the speed. For I have cast incompetence.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Like that, the idea of you running through the woods, being chased by this giant dinosaur, and just yelling that you've knocked down their efficiency with their stomping feet by 20%, and that should be enough to get us out of here. That'd be 40%. 20%?
You're not even telling us. You're just dictating it to your computer device to post on Space Reddit.
Yeah.
It's just a brag.
Okay, it's Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to... Zib, what is your current AC? Or, I'm sorry, what is your current health? Did you take actual hit point damage?
No.
Okay.
No.
So Shepard can't help you with that.
Don't worry about Zib. Zib's strong.
Shepard is
Zib
going
cannot
to
die.
attempt to... Oh, no he isn't. Oh, boy.
Zib Beveridge can never die. Only the actors who play him.
I was gonna say, that's not true. Okay, so Shepard is going to take his best skill in this situation and apply it as best he can. I think, which is survival. Yeah, so his best skill is survival. Shepard is going to try to navigate you guys through the forest ahead of you. He takes in all the information and he starts doing all the math, and he attempts to navigate. He does not. Shepard actually trips and falls, and doesn't actually hurt you guys, but he gets immediately back up and is very embarrassed about it. No successes so far. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, Pax like starts running backwards directly around by Zib, sort of picks Zib up and pushes him forward and goes, "Zib Beveridge, you have to quiet your mind." I can't do the voice today.
He said Beveridge.
It's me,
Yeah.
Zib Beveridge.
It's me, Zev Beveridge.
Whatever.
So what?
And then I'm gonna start intimidating and shooting at these things.
Okay, so do you want to? So you can distract them, which will give you -2 AC, +2 AC to everybody else. No success. Or you can spook them, which is the attack, and it will give you 1 success if it's successful, and it probably will be.
Yeah, we're going spook.
Okay. So the first thing you have to do is you have to make a ranged attack. If you
Right.
want, you don't have to do that.
I mean, there's no disadvantage to doing it, so.
Correct.
I miss.
You did miss. Yep, that's a bummer. Okay, make your intimidate check.
Oh, with a +7, I got a 12.
That sucks. Yeah, they are upset. They do not care. One was on high alert from already hearing the cry of a Yarok calf, and then one of them got shot.
That's because Zib's a telepath, that's why.
That's why. Yep.
Blame.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, it's me, the captain. Zib,
Read a second book.
there are 3 in the series.
Pax is like those people who post about politics but their entire frame of reference is Harry Potter.
Yeah. Zib, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm also gonna spook with an intimidation. After getting smacked, I want to like spook him with my use my jump jets, just like flare the engines real quick and make like a spooky whoosh.
Okay.
22 of them.
I will allow you to do that. make an. I mean, it's just a thing you do, right? You don't really have to do anything about it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Do I have to?
So make an engineering check.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to attack them with a ranged attack, you can do that, and that might give you a bonus. I was gonna let you make an engineering check to flash your jump jets.
Yeah, either
and
way.
Get a bonus that way. Okay, so if you get an engineering of at least 18, I'll give you a +2 to the intimidate check.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. Okay, go ahead and use intimidate. Okay, but you're still able to effectively do it. You don't do it as well as you wanted to, but you manage to get close to them and turn it on and just give yourself a little boost, and it's hot, and that scares them. So that is one success.
Hooray!
Only 12 to
We're on
go.
the board.
Points on the board, people. Okay, it's going to be the Yarik's turn. They are going to roll a d8. Okay. Bellow. A nearby Yarik trumpets loudly at 1d3 randomly selected PCs, each of which takes 2d6 sonic damage and takes a -2 penalty to skill checks during this phase. Okay, so first I have to see how many of you get targeted. Okay, so 2 of you get targeted. I'm gonna roll a d4. So it's gonna be Zib and Shepard. Zib, please make a fortitude save.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Hooray!
Shepard is also gonna make a fortitude save.
I love not being trampled.
He's gonna fail, unfortunately. Okay, so the one that you're closest to just screams as loud as it can at Shepard and Zib. Zib, it rocks you a little bit. You take half of whatever this is.
Half of whatever. What?
Jesus! And Shepard takes the full amount. Shepard is also rattled. You can see Shepard, like, his ears, his robot ears, you can see them, like, they get overloaded, and he, like, starts shaking his head because he can't focus properly. So he's gonna be, he's gonna take a -2 to anything he does this turn. He's also going to take 11 stamina point damage. Okay, that is the Yarik's turn. Horatio, what would you like to do?
Alright, just real quick, is half of 11 5 or 6?
It's 5.
Okay.
You round down.
Is there a specific running order, or are we just like running in a pack?
You're just running in a pack. You're running in and out of each other's way, through trees, over rocks, in between legs.
The Yariks are behind us, technically, though.
Sort of. They're chasing you, and you're trying to get away.
Yo, you know what's coming.
It's a good old Grease.
Yep,
Grease lightning!
right behind me. Yeah.
So I'm going to. This is going to be the amount of Yarik that are actually behind you. Just one.
Okay. Okay.
He is going to make a reflex save.
Come on, baby.
If he falls, he will effectively be out of the fight.
Fingers crossed.
Unfortunately, he has a +10 to reflex.
So what?
Ooh, okay. So there are now 4 Yarik behind you. And actually, I'm going to treat that as a success.
Yeah, a 1, I would say.
Yeah.
That's.
He
did a slippy.
Yeah, so he slips and crashes. So now there are only only 4 behind you. We had to determine whether or not that was one of the ones that was fucking up. So we have to do if it's between 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's between 1 and 4, it's going to be one of the ones that was incompetent. It's not. All right, so cool. So you guys still have 4 of them behind you. 2 of them are still suffering from incompetence, which means that they get...
yell that there's now a 50% chance that we won't be trampled to death thanks to grease.
It's going to be Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to attempt to navigate once again. He's going to try to lead you guys through somewhere with a survival check. And he does. Shepard points to a path. You guys hear the crashing of a Yarok behind you. Shepard jumps in front of the group and he points to a path. And you guys start running in kind of like a tiny little ravine that looks like it's formed from some like low water runoff. And they're gonna have trouble chasing you down it. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try intimidating again,
Okay.
yelling and shooting. So shoot first.
Nope.
Can't hit. These things are huge. I can't hit them.
Yep.
26 to intimidate.
Yep, that'll intimidate it. You shoot, and even though you miss, it still scares the shit out of it. And it tries to, like, dodge your laser bolt, which knocks it just enough off course to not be following you as closely. Zib, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
I also attack, intimidate. I'm a big scary bug now. My colors indicate that I'm poisonous. You know, like, nature's warning sign. Go, static arc pistol.
No, unfortunately that will not hit. But you can still try to intimidate.
Sorry for swearing.
There you go. That'll do it.
Yay!
So you see Pax turn and shoot one. Pax misses. Zib turns around too, shoots an arc lightning static bolt out of his static arc pistol, and it shoots it just at the ground, but it reminds the Yarok of lightning, and it scares it just enough that it falls back a little bit more. You guys are starting to put distance between yourselves and the Yarok. It is going to be their turn.
Oh shit.
6.
Forgot something.
This is a really cool way to do this. I really like this.
Yeah.
Sudden shift. Whether due to terrain or following the lead of one of the senior animals, the Yaroks begin veering in an unexpected direction that requires the PCs to change tactics. During this phase, each PC takes a -4 penalty to any skill check used to perform the same action he used during the previous phase. So if you do the same thing you did last round, you're going to take a -4.
That seems fair.
And actually, that reminds me, unfortunately, Shepard was having a -2 to his survival check last round from being yelled at. So that was actually not a success. Which is a bummer. Okay, Horatio, it's your turn.
What other tricks do I have up my bag? So I can't do the same action twice.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna say that you can't, because the Yarok, to get around where you guys went into, you went to a small runoff that went down a little bit. The Yarok actually went around you and jumped almost in front of you, so you're almost surrounded right now.
I think that makes sense too because of my little gimmick that I have on my, because like I fire grease from like a thing on my arm, so canonically I figured like because I'm in a flat sprint, I wouldn't have time to reload it. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
let's see. As I'm sprinting, Horatio.
Remember, there's no penalty for failing. So if you do an acrobatics check and you fail, you don't fall or anything.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep doing the only thing I'm good at, and I'm going to see if hopefully this works.
Okay. Let me check the CR of a Yarok. No, that doesn't work. A Yarok is a CR 8.
Let's just say that's my turn. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, you jubilee it, and it's just like, no. It can't speak, but it
Mine
says
doesn't
no.
even notice me because it's so high up. Like,
Yeah.
It's
It's going to be Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to not attempt to navigate this time. Shepard is going to try something super different. He is going to. Man, he is not. His best bet is going to be athletics. And he does nothing. Athletics is he tries to scramble over. He tries to take a quick path between two fallen down trees. He tries to slide underneath them, but all it really does is slow him down as the Yarick just barrels through it. It didn't slow it down at all. Pax, it's your turn.
So, just clarification, we can't take the same action as a player, but without a negative, but I can take the same action as Shepard and not get a negative.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Pax is going to scramble. He's going to pull his flashlight out and start running between the legs of these things, just moving back and forth, trying to get away.
Yeah, it's the middle of the day.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure he's got a reason for it. I'll come up with it later. Oh, that's not wrong check. Sorry. There we go. 26.
Yay! Okay, athletics. Scrambled. Yeah, you clamber over obstacles. You swing across gaps. You run ably through the jungle. You run straight forward. You get away from the ones that were over top of you. Zib, it's your turn.
Is Shepard still status affected or whatever from like 2 turns ago?
No, it was only that turn.
Okay, never mind then. So we're gonna if I can't intimidate.
So if you
again without-
intimidate if you do the spook action again, you will take a -4.
Okay. Oh god, I want successes so bad, but I'm so bad at these things. So I will try to distract, despite being the one who's got fucked up. So, do I need to do both intimidate and bluff to distract?
You can do either.
Okay. So I will bluff. And I don't have a narrative device for this because I'm stupid.
Okay, that's enough. So Zib, you're right next to one of the Yarick, and you see Shepard try to slide underneath them, a pair of fallen down trees, which only serves to slow Shepard down as the Yarick barrels through them. Pax runs past you with a flashlight for some reason, and is looking underneath the Yarick and in front of him. So you decide that you're going to just reach up and hit the Yarick next to you, break left and hit the other one, and that catches both of their attention, and they start to follow you. You will take a -2 AC for the next round, and everybody else will gain a +2 AC because now they're kind of focused more on you.
Great, everybody, do a good job. I love you.
Okay, 6. Sudden shift again. Whether due to the terrain, because Zib grabs their attention, suddenly the Yarick all shift to the left to follow Zib. Because of that, if you guys do the same action again, you'll take a -4.
Okay.
But it does free you up to do the same one that you did 2 turns ago. So, Horatio, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. So they're following Zib?
Correct.
And there's 3 of them left? 2 of them. There's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. How tall are they again?
Fucking tall.
Okay. Man,
These are gargantuan animals.
That's what I'm thinking.
Which is bigger than large. It's bigger than huge.
All right. So, I wonder what. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the ecology of this planet or these creatures. I'm gonna cast token spell and then like make like some kind of like blue light bird thing like right in front of the pack that's chasing after Zib.
What are you trying to accomplish?
To kind of like have him still go left but away from Zib.
Okay, so you're gonna that would be distract. So why don't you also roll a bluff check?
Okay.
Okay, that's not enough. Yeah. You try to catch their attention with this like little blue bird thing, but it's not enticing enough for them to stop chasing after Zib. It's going to be Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to try to navigate again. Shepard is just running Terminator style through the woods, trying to find the path that's going to get you guys out of here. That is a success.
Oh yeah.
Shepard helps you guys put even more distance between them. You guys are halfway there. You can see that the chase is starting to break. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and spook him again. Hopefully pull him away from Ziv and Horatio. Does a natural 1 hit?
No, it doesn't. But you can still roll that intimidate check.
That one's always hit.
All right.
But not what you're looking to hit.
Okay, Zib, it's your turn.
Great. I don't have points on any of these dang things. Fuck it. Let's try and squeeze, I guess.
Do a squeeze.
Do a squeeze. It gets through some trees with a squeeze.
You do not squeeze.
Yeah.
That squeeze, you didn't squeeze enough.
Big bug with a big heart.
Big bug, big heart, big jetpack.
Can't
Didn't
lose.
work.
Yeah. Big bug, big heart, can't lose.
All right, so once again, you guys have created enough of a distraction to get the Yarker to shift again. So if you guys use the same skill again, you're going to take a -4. They keep surprising you with the way that they surround you. They get a little bit away from you, and then they seem to keep coming back. Horatio, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to I guess like get away, like do a regular thing to get away. Yeah.
Yeah, use whatever skill you want to use for that, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, is it okay if I use acrobatics to
Yes,
navigate?
that'll give you squeeze. That is not enough squeeze. You try to find something small enough to fit your way to jump between like two trees that are right next to each other, so that the Yark would have to go around it, but you just can't find one that you could fit through effectively. Shepard is going to attempt to intimidate the. Oh no, he's not. That would be a bad idea. Shepard is going to. Nope. Yeah, he's just gonna he can't survival, because if he survivaled last turn, he's going to attempt to just sprint and scramble through the jungle with his athletic check. That is not good enough. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, my turn to distract. I'm gonna pull the cupcake out that we got from Clara so long ago, and try and get everybody's attention and place it on the ground and hope they eat it.
Okay, make a bluff or intimidate.
I'm gonna scare them into eating it.
Yeah, I don't really know. It probably should be bluff, but I'll let you do intimidate. Yeah. Okay. So now you have the -2, and everybody else will get the +2. The attention is on you. Zib, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a spook. Shoot the gun and scare him. Cupcake related.
Yep.
Ooh, would do.
Wow. Wow. Go ahead and roll your intimidate check. You might still get it. Nope.
No,
Okay.
buddy.
So Pax like runs ahead and turns around and shakes a cupcake and puts the cupcake on the ground and runs away. And you decide that you were gonna shoot the cupcake. You shoot the cupcake in an attempt to intimidate them, and it actually just makes them very upset that you shot their cupcake. So now they're double mad. It's their turn. They are going to once again shift, and you'll get a -4 for repeating an action.
Do something different. Come on.
I can't. I have to roll the d8.
Come on.
Come on. So yeah, Horatio, it's your turn. You can do the thing again, but you just have to take a -4 to it.
I don't want to take a -4 nothing.
Yeah, fuck
That's all
that.
I'm about. I'll take a -4, but I will do some grease.
Okay. So I will roll a d4 to see how many it hits. Since they're right behind you. Just the one, and it gets a +10 to reflex. Yeah, so that saves.
Okay.
Unfortunately. It's Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to... What did Shepard try to do last time? Shepard did athletics. Shepard is going to use survival to try to navigate ahead of you guys. He is also going to fail. Pax.
Flashlight blacked out. Let's do some scrambling.
Yep.
Well.
Nope. You drop your flashlight. You pick it up. You pick it up, but you drop it, and that distracts you long enough to not be able to get away properly. Zib, it's your turn.
Oh, we're squeezing again.
Yeah, do a squeeze. Look at that squeeze!
Oh, wee!
A little skinny bug.
I slip in the cupcake.
You guys went through a whole circle, came back, and you used the cupcake as leverage to slide underneath a fallen down tree as a Yarok has to find another way around. Okay, 4, finally. Shower of splinters. A Yarok crashes through the branches, sending sharp fragments of wood raining down and dealing 2d6 piercing damage to each PC. Oh no.
That's not better.
I'm sorry, what? Come again? I'll take
Did we
the
just get
-4. What the fuck?
Everybody please.
Mandarin.
Everybody make a reflex save. Gosh darn it.
God, so bad at these.
So Pax gets a -2. Everybody else gets a +2. Okay, so Pax fails. Zib passes. Raj passes. Shepard passes. So anybody that passed takes half of 7. Pax, you take 7. Half of 7 would be 3.
Oh.
That's what I'm like reaching down for the flashlight and just get sprayed with splinters.
Yeah, when Zim slides underneath the fallen down tree, a Yarok bursts through it, and as you're bending down to get the flashlight, the splinters from that explode and just fuck you up. Horatio, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to squeeze again.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
No squeeze. Shepard is going to try to navigate.
You ever watched somebody on like Supermarket Showdown or like they just don't know what to pick when they're running through the aisles? I feel like that's what Raj is doing.
Shepard successfully finds a small opening that you guys can run through, and putting you up to 8 successes. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, let's take a shot. Get spooked. Nope.
Okay. That's a no.
That. Yeah, let's try the intimidate. 22.
Yep. Okay. You shoot at them, and they're scared of you. So they have started to back off. You need 3 more successes to fully get away. Zib, it's your turn.
Hey, I also spook. Bing, bang, boom. Gunfire.
That misses, unfortunately.
Damn. I felt
Yeah,
good
it's a
about that.
20. They're a CR8. Like it's.
Yeah, they're scary.
But you can roll your intimidate. That will not do it, unfortunately.
Ah, shucks. Hey, shucks.
Okay, it's their turn again.
Only Zip had a character voice.
Falling tree. A Yara topples a tree that crashes into the PC's path. A randomly determined PC takes 2d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage, and all PCs take a -1 penalty to acrobatics, athletics, and survival checks. Everybody, please
not
make a
good.
reflex save. As one of the Yara sprints ahead of you and knocks a tree over into your path. Let's see. Pax saves. Pax saves. Raj fails. Zib fails. Shepard fails. So 2d6 plus 6.
Oh no.
This is not looking good.
13. So if you passed, you take half of that, which would be 6. If you failed, the only person that passed was Pax. If you failed, you take 13 damage.
Oof.
You're taking hit point damage now, aren't you?
I'm almost dead. I have 9 hit points.
What do I gotta roll against?
You already rolled.
Oh. So I'm just taking a ton of damage? Okay. Is this damage for everybody, or is this per person?
What do you mean? Like spread across? No, it's per person.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, this is rough.
Is our bug flattened?
I'm flat adjacent.
Horatio, it's your turn.
Alright, I want to use ghost sound to make a distraction.
Okay.
A lot of guns.
They have to make a, I'm gonna see how many of them it distracts.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4. They get a +7.
Okay.
But if any of them fail, I'll give you one success for it. Wow.
Bruh.
So
I played
3
a
fail.
mating call.
Yeah.
I played a Yarick mating call by accident.
Do you get a success for all of those?
No, you don't.
Damn it.
That does count as one. That's a big success, though. Yeah, you cast. You make that little sound, and some of them get distracted. It is going to be Shepard's turn. Hold on one sec. Zib, how many HP do you have
9.
left?
9.
You have 9 left. What's your max HP?
24.
What's your max stamina points?
21.
Okay, you took him out of stamina points before you took him out of hit points, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zib's a lot beefier than I realized in that case.
Shepard is going to run
terrible.
up to you and cast Mystic Cure. It is going to heal you 1d8 plus 3 hit points. So you get 8 hit points back.
Dog. Damn.
that's going to be Shepard's turn. Pax, it's your
Thank
turn.
you, Shepard.
All right, we can do the same thing in a row now, right? Like,
Yes.
that's not on the board. All right, we're shooting and intimidating again. 17 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
So.
But also no.
15?
Nope.
Ah.
Zib, it's your turn.
Awful.
You are
Also
very close to
shooting.
getting away.
Mary's also shooting and intimidating. Blah 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 blah. Gun, shoot, go.
Miss, but
Buttons.
yes. Okay.
I'm not dying here.
There is only one left. You are now being chased by one Yarok, the one who didn't get distracted, the one who didn't get intimidated when you shot at it. You still have to get one more success to get away from it, but you are very close to being safe from these creatures.
Okay. Raj, hug it. Give it a squeeze.
Number 5. Gang up. Several Yarok converge on a randomly determined PC. Roll 2 more times on this table, ignoring results of 5 or higher. The first result affects only that PC, and if the second result would affect one or more randomly selected PCs, that PC is automatically one of the target. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to skip that because I literally just said that there's only one left, and I'm just gonna re-roll it.
Yay, flavor.
Okay. So it's a -4 penalty for you guys to repeat the action again. It has more space to move around, so it's less predictable in where it's going to run to. It's also like huge, so you really can't tell where it's going to go next. Horatio, it's your turn.
Okay. The last guy, huh? He's super strong. Let me see if I can just down it with grease.
Yeah, that would work. Okay,
That's
it's a DC 16. He has to roll. He gets a +10 to his reflex save. That did not do it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Shepard, your turn. I'm Shepard. Holy shit. Okay.
Waiting to see that fourth person just log in.
Yeah. Shepard tries to find a way through the woods for you guys, and he cannot. He is just as stuck with you as you are. Paxturo, it's your turn.
All right, scramble time. 21.
Go! That'll do it! That'll do it!
We out.
Okay. Okay. You guys, Shepard tries to find a way through the remaining woods, and you guys are right behind him, but suddenly, Pax, you see something that Shepard doesn't. Shepard's looking to the left, and you make everybody break right by just pushing Shepard out of your way and forward. Shepard keeps up with you, as does the rest of the crew. You have accrued a number of successes equal to 3 times the number of party members that there are. You guys break through the edge of the forest, and you come across an ancient stone bridge crossing one of the river tributaries that flows through the jungle. The bridge easily supports the PCs, but once they're across, an angry Yarok pursuing them gets only a few steps before collapsing the old elven architecture. So you guys go to run across this old stone bridge, and as the Yarok tries to chase you, the bridge collapses, sending the Yarok down into the river below. You turn around and you see the rest of the Yarok gathering on the other side to watch you run away, but eventually they realize that they can't get across, and they start to disperse. Around you, you see all of these smaller forest creatures start to run away from your position because they mostly they're all afraid of the Yarok, but you have successfully gotten away from the Yarok herd. So good job, everybody. Give yourselves a pat or several on the back. Okay. We are going to take a quick break.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried, every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. You can watch the rest of this adventure in part 2, and you can catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.